Now I only make homemade bread like this. An amazing secret that bakeries don't tell. I will start this recipe by adding 2 cups of milk in a bowl, followed by 2 tablespoons of sugar and 24 grams of yeast. I'm going to whisk it all very well until blended. Finally, I'll add 800 grams of wheat flour, which I'll add little by little while mixing, turning into a more consistent dough. Make it and try it, you won't regret it. With the dough at this consistency, I will add the rest of the flour and continue mixing with my hands. Meanwhile, tell me from which city you are watching us, so I can send you a special hug. Today's hug goes to Lillian Tan from Bakelad. I am glad you are enjoying our recipes. With the dough in this consistency, I will add 2 tablespoons of oil over our recipe. Again, I will mix using my hands, incorporating oil into all of our dough. Once this is done, I will cover and let it rest for an hour. After the time has passed, look how our dough has grown. I'm going to remove the dough from the bowl to cut it. To do this, I will add a little flour over the place where this process will be done. I will position the dough and open it slightly. Next, I will use a spatula to divide the dough into several equal parts, dividing it into 4, and finally cutting each of the halves in half like so. Once this is done, I will take each of these cut parts, where I will mold them into the shape we want. For the bread, join the ends and roll them up, molding them into a round shape. Now let's go to the next step of our recipe. In a pan with low heat, I will add water. Use enough to fill half of the pan. With the water hot, I'm going to add each one of the noodles that we prepared. Once this is done, I will leave it to cook for 3 minutes. Once the time is up, I will remove it from the pan to go to the next step. Now, I will use a baking pan greased with butter and flour. Once this is done, I will use a knife and make a small cut in the top of each of the pastas, like so. Now it is time to put it in the oven at 390 Fahrenheit for 25 minutes. After this time, our wonderful recipe is ready. You must try it. I guarantee that the flavor will surprise you after you make it. I'm sure it will become a routine in your house too. To make it even better, I'm going to cut the bread and add butter. Use as much as you like. I hope you enjoyed our recipe. Thank you very much for taking us here. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.